I thought I'd do a declutter thing, but my phone cut out and deleted my video of that. So I'm just going to show you what I've achieved in the declutter. So I had decided this was the declutter pile. This is a keeper, so that's going back in there. And they're going back in there as well. And these are a maybe for me, but these are now going to be in the declutter bin as well. So they're going in there. So I've got a couple left in there. I've got mostly pinks and reds in here. I am going to put some of these ones, what are brown based, into this one, because there's room for it now. So I'm just going to look at them all now, because I've got room for them. So that's a brown one that I've got there, so I'm going to put that in to, this is the Essence one, so I'm going to put that in there as well. This is like more of a pinky kind of colour, so I'm going to keep that on there. This is a brown, so I'm going to put this in there as well. And then I think I might just keep the rest like this in here. And put them like that, and then I can go like so. That one's done like that, so that's all fine then. So I'm going to move on to something else now on my declutter, where I have got the video rolling. So I'm not going to take most of these out because I like them. So I've got the Matte Dreamer, the Banana Dreams, what I used today, finally got using that again. The powder from Essence, Stay Matte by Rimmel, and this Natural by Sugarbox. They're all going to stay the same and stay like that. I do have some concealer sticks, which I'm going to show you now, because I have some concealers as well, which are in my foundation thing as well. So my foundation is going to stay the same. The concealers are here as well. So I'm just going to do my foundations are going to be staying the same. I want to use all of them up, so they're going to stay the same in here. So they're just going to stay the same. Pardon me. The most out of the declutter are going to be my lips and my eyeshadows. And I'm going to look at these as well. Why I've got these out. So these are ones what I'm going to look at. So this one I'm definitely keeping because I really do like this. I had this on my face today. I'm keeping this one as well. And these two I'm going to try out again in the summer. So they're going to move over here for the time being because I've got no pot for them. This one is nearly finished, so it will probably be decluttered once I have finished it. I just don't like the sponge what was on it, so I've took the sponge off it. So I'm keeping all of them, apart from one. It's going to be finished in a couple of days, so they'll go into the foundation just for the time being. Nothing's going to change in here because I'm going to be using all four of these. I've got the Olivia Hale Primer, the Maybelline Baby Skin, the George Illuminating Primer, and the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Primer. Next one on this is my highlighters and blushes. So I am going to be keeping this one for definite, which is really nice. I do like these. I use this all the time, this one. So this one will probably be, this is was going to be in my palette, because it is a palette. Actually, I might just put that in the palette and do a proper talk on it in a minute. This is a new one for me. It's a Blushes bronzer and highlighter. Sorry about that. So it's a bronzer and a highlighter, and it's really nice, so I'm going to keep that one. I haven't got many highlighters. I've got this highlighter which is really nice, so I'm going to keep that one, and then I've got this Glow Emotion one, which is, if I can open it I'll show you. So this one is the Glow Emotion, and it's a really nice highlighter, and I'm just going to show you on this. It's quite powdery, but it's not powdery, if you get what I mean, when it goes on. So it's really nice, like, shine to it. So I'm just going to keep that hold of that one. I'm probably going to keep most of these until the spring. I like the blushes what I've got here, and I'm probably going to, out of all of them, I'm probably going to be decluttering these because I don't use them. But I want to give my try little go on these before I get rid of these, because I have tried them lipsticks and I know I don't like them. I'm going to try myself on these and then I will decide on them. Next is my eyeliners and mascaras, and I am going to be keeping most of these because I like them. It's just a mismatch of stuff, so I'm just going to keep all of them, because apart from these two I am probably going to be getting rid of. These only need to be used as quickly as possible, so I'm just going to leave them there, and everything else is fine in that one. Done everything else, and now it is my small palettes, which are in this one, and I'm just going to take them all out. So I've opened them all up apart from these ones. I forgot to open them up. I am keeping this one. It's going to go in my primer part. So I'm just going to open these up and then show you the part. So what do I do with all these palettes? What I've got? Oh, sorry for that. I am going to be like keeping most of these. Like, I'm going to keep this one because this one is one what I took to Paris with me in April 2017. I got it in the March or February and I just love it, so I'm going to keep it, and it just gives me joy that I used it when I went to Paris. The other one is this one, which is the Blushes nude palette, Le Nudes by Blushes or something I think it's called. I am going to be keeping that one as well. This one is by the same company and it is the smoky ones, so I am keeping that one because it's new. What I am thinking of I am going to get rid of this because I have highlighters from Sleek and I don't use these eyeshadows or the blush. Well, I could try the blush. I might keep it for the blush, but then I don't know, I'm going to put it in and keep it in for my just for the time being. Out of these two, I'm going to keep one out of these because I really do not need both of these. I have got loads of colours of this in all my other palettes, so I'm going to take this and put it in my declutter. That one was in Brown Sugar, and this one is in Blossom Flower. One of my favourites. I took this to Berlin and used it in the daytime and it was just so lovely, and I think I'm just going to keep it for that reason, and if I don't use it in a couple of months then it'll be decluttered, so I'll leave that there for the time being. And this one I used the green. It was really nice on my eyes. I don't use it that often, but I like the palette, so I'm going to keep it. This nude one, I do like this one. I just really need to get it out and play with it more, so I'm going to keep that one as well. This one is very hard to decide if I'm going to keep this one because I like this one. I've used most of the colours on this, so I am going to try and use it that much. I'm actually going to, I don't need to keep this just for the blush, so it's going to go. And I'm going to, I don't know about this one, I might just, I'll put it in for the time being, and then that is my medium palettes, my palettes. So I am going to keep the sleek palette, which I've already showed you about, so I'm going to put that in my highlighter one, because I have that one in. Technically, I could part with these and replace that with this and put it in my blush part, and it's just used as a blush. So I'm going to declutter 2 extra things. I'm going to declutter this one and this one from W7. I'm not going to use them if I'm not using them now. My big palettes are here, and face palettes and stuff are here. And that's probably it for that. And I'll just put them over there. And then I've got this. This I actually got from Amazon, and I don't like it, actually don't like it. I don't even know what the brand is supposed to be. It's supposed to be La Rock or something, or La Rack or something. I'm not too sure. So I'm just going to open it up now. So here is the colours. I've just got loads of these colours in my big palette. I really don't need this one, so I'm going to declutter this one as well. I'm being brutal on my declutters. This highlighter is staying. This is Aurora by Naked, and it's Urban Decay, and it's just a lovely, like, glittery kind of highlighter. So I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to put it back in my collection so I know where it is. The Face palette, which is a lipstick. This is the reason why I got rid of most of my lipsticks. If I can open it. Ooh. My phone keeps falling out. So this is what it looks like, and I use this more and more all the time. So I'm just gonna use this and use it as far as I can, and it's gonna go back in my collection now. Some contour palette, which the only thing what I use out of this contour one is the highlighter, and I just don't use anything else out of it. The highlighter is really nice. The highlighter is really, really, really nice. It's very subtle for me, so I like using it. I need to really, really practice with this palette for the contour, so I think I might keep this just for a couple more months. This highlighter is to definitely keep for my highlighters, and I use this colour all the time for my face, so I'm not using the sleek one. Then there's this white one, which is just so lovely. I just like it. And then I've got these ones. What? I like using it as well. So I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep both of them for the time being in my collection, because I am getting rid of 2 highlighters anyway, so I'm going to keep hold of them. And then I come on to eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to find this really hard to do, because most of all my colours are like golds and stuff. I love this palette. This is the bronze palette from from Primark. I just love it so much that I don't know if I should part with it. I use it all the time. As you can see, it's literally had its wear out from me. And I just love it. And they're like good pigmented kind of things, especially this one here. It's just so lovely. But I've got loads of golds, and do I really need to keep this and it not gets used or anything like that? I really don't know. I'm gonna put it in my maybe kind of pile. I haven't got no maybe pile now anyway because I put my maybes in there, so I'm gonna put this in my maybe one. These are also got golds in, so I could just, I'm actually going to part with this. I'm finally going to get part with this one because there's loads of golds in my other palettes. What I've got, this is the GWA Girls with Attitude palette, which is the nudes, and it's got golds in this one. And there's the Bombshell one, which has got a gold in as well. And then I've got my MUA palette, which I'm never going to get rid of anyway, which are gold. And there's some metallic ones in here as well. I've got the gold in this as well. This is the glitter ball, which I really like as well. And then this one is really nice. This is 12th Night. And I remember taking this to Paris with me as well. And I really did like using this. Only for probably these 3 colours I like, and in a way I should really get rid of this one because I only use 3 colours, that one, and that one. But then I've got less gold colours and less stuff then. I'm going to keep my MUA ones, and I'm going to keep this one. This one has the glass gone on it. But I like this colour here as well, which is a nice colour as well. Oh, it's lovely. It's just lovely and shiny, so I'm going to keep that one as well. And then I've got my Sleek palette, which I love, and everyone knows it's my all-time favourite. So I'm going to try and open it with one hand. And I did. So this one is... This colour here is the one what I use constantly. So I use this one. It's just so lovely. And I'm going to swatch it for you now. So I'm going to swatch it for you now. And it's the colour. It's just so lovely on my... I just love it. So that is staying. So I'm keeping most of my palettes. And then I've got this Moon Dust by Urban Decay, which is a lovely 8 shade colour. I just love all of them, so I'm going to keep this one because it's Urban Decay. I'm going to put it in my drawer now, so I don't, I won't change my mind on Urban Decay anyway. So these are all going to go back into my collection. So I can move it like that. There. And this is my latest palette, which I've got from Revolution, and it's the Sophie X palette. And I really wanted this ages ago. I don't know if I can wait there for a minute where I can open it. I absolutely love this palette. I just love all the golds. This is the reason why I'm getting rid of this palette, is because I've got loads of gold and loads of colours. I think I might only be able to take one palette with me when I go on holiday because it's got all the colours what I want in there. So this one is probably the reason why I decluttered today, and has little, you know, what they say on here. So it's a palette what I'm going to be doing a review on either tomorrow or Friday or even Monday, when I've done some more, because I've just forgot, I should first show you what I've done, but I'll do that in another one. I used a couple of the colours today, and I've just literally got the thing dirty, so I'm going to clean it if I can. But she's a YouTuber, and I thought I'd buy it just to contribute to support her, if you get what I mean. So it's already got a little stain on it, but I don't mind. I like the fact that nail varnish nail goes on here. So I have this in my collection now, so that's going to go there. And then I've got this, which I have one eyeshadow palette, big palette should I say, and a trio, a Lorac palette, 2 highlighters, 3 lipsticks, and 3 lip glosses. And they will be going to family and friends. They'll be going to family and friends. And then I've got this. This is what my collection is now. Oops. I can take the plug out. So this is my collection, what it looks like. I've cleared some stuff out. I might be able to put the concealers in this kind of tub here, so there's room for them to go somewhere else. And that can go, no idea where that can go. You can just go here, like, no, it looks odd now because I've just redone everything, and now it looks odd being there. So if I change this around and put this here, and then this there like that, and then that should be fine like that, and then put my highlighters here like that. That should be fine. And then this Sophie palette can go here, and then that's fine. And that's all my collection sorted for another year. Well, not a year, because I always seem to buy stuff and then I declutter stuff. But so far, this is all the stuff what I like and will use. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and me dropping my phone a couple of times. I'm sorry, but if you had fun with me dropping my phone, please like this video and please comment on what's your favourite product, because then I'd like to know as well. And I'll chat to you later. So bye for now. Ta-ta.